Let's get something straight right now. Fear is not wisdom. It's not your intuition trying to guide you, and it is certainly not protection. Fear is just a story, and most of the time, it's a lie you've been telling yourself for years. Fear is sneaky. It shows up dressed like logic. It sounds reasonable, rational. It whispers things in your ear like, "Just wait until you're ready." Or "What if you fail spectacularly?" Or the classic, "What will people think of you?" And because it sounds so calm and collected, you believe it. You mistake its composure for truth. But here's the secret. Fear isn't calm because it's right. It's calm because it's comfortable. Fear has one job, and one job only, to keep you exactly where you are right now. Think about this. Fear doesn't stop weak people. Fear stops capable people. If you were actually incapable, if you had no real potential, fear wouldn't even bother knocking on your door. It wouldn't waste its energy. Fear specifically targets people who have something to lose. It goes after the ones with potential, the ones who might actually go on to become someone great. Fear doesn't come out and shout, "You can't do it." That would be too obvious. Instead, it whispers, "Not yet." And that simple phrase is infinitely more dangerous, because not yet slowly turns into months. Those months bleed into years, and those years accumulate into a life filled with quiet resentment. A life where you're always looking over your shoulder at what could have been. Now, let's get brutally honest for a moment. You're not truly afraid of failing. That's just the surface-level excuse. What you're really afraid of is looking foolish. You're terrified of being judged by others. You're afraid of giving something, your absolute all, trying your hardest, and still coming up short. Because if that happens, what then? You'd have no excuses left. It would just be you and the result. So, instead of risking that, fear convinces you to play it small, to lower the bar so you can't miss, to stay safe in your little bubble. But that feeling of safety is an illusion. It's a slow suffocation. It chokes your dreams, your ambition, your spirit, until there's nothing left. Let me be ruthless for a second. One day, you are going to die. It's the one guarantee we all share. And on that day, when you look back on your life, fear will not be there to comfort you. It won't pat you on the back and explain why you stayed quiet when you had something important to say. It won't justify why you didn't chase after the things that truly mattered to you. Fear won't speak up when the heavy weight of regret sits on your chest and asks why you consistently chose comfort over courage. The moment your life is over, fear will abandon you. It will have used you up and moved on, leaving you alone with the consequences of your inaction. So how do you beat this thing? Here's a key insight. You don't defeat fear by thinking about it. You can't out-logic it or rationalize it away. You defeat fear by moving while it's screaming at you to stay put. This is the essence of courage. Courage is not the absence of fear. Anyone who tells you that is lying. Courage is looking your fear straight in the eye and saying, "I hear you, and I'm going to do it anyway." The most amazing thing happens when you act. Fear shrinks. It loses its power over you. Confidence isn't something you build up before you take the leap. Confidence is the reward you get after you've taken the step. You don't wait to feel ready, because ready is a myth. You act your way into becoming ready. And let's clear up another lie that fear loves to tell. Fear doesn't mean stop. It doesn't mean you're on the wrong path. In fact, it means the exact opposite. Fear means this matters. Think about it. If you were about to do something trivial and meaningless, you wouldn't feel anything at all. The reason your heart starts racing is because something important is on the line. The reason your hands might shake is because real growth is happening, and growth is always uncomfortable. The reason your mind goes into overdrive and overthinks every possibility is because you're finally stepping outside the cage you built for yourself. That's not a signal of danger. That's a signal of expansion. The problem has never been the existence of fear itself. Fear is a natural human emotion. The real problem is your obedience to it. Every single time you listen to fear and back down, you are training it to speak louder the next time. You're reinforcing the belief in your own mind that you can't handle discomfort. But the reverse is also true. Every time you act, even when you're terrified, you are building evidence. You're collecting proof. Proof that you are stronger than your excuses. Proof that fear doesn't get the final say in your life. Proof that you are far more capable than you ever gave yourself credit for. So, here is the question you need to start asking yourself. Not tomorrow, but right now. What is fear costing me? Don't focus on what you think it's protecting you from. Focus on what it is actively stealing from you. The opportunities you've let pass by. The relationships you were too scared to pursue. The confidence that has been eroded over time. And most precious of all, your time. Fear is like a loan shark. It charges compounding interest, and the longer you wait to pay it off, the more expensive your life becomes. You don't need to be fearless. That's an impossible standard. You just need to be decisive. You need to make a decision, right here and now, that fear no longer gets to be the CEO of your life. Decide that the discomfort of growth is a price you're willing to pay to become the person you want to be. Decide that the potential for embarrassment is a lightweight compared to the crushing weight of regret, because it is. I promise you, it is. One last thing, and I want you to listen closely to this. Fear will probably never disappear completely. It's part of the human experience. But guess what? Neither will your potential. Your potential is always there, waiting. So the real question is, every single day, which one are you going to feed? The fear that holds you back, or the potential that pulls you forward? The choice is always yours. So please, take the step. Say the thing you've been holding back. Start the work you've been putting off. Have that difficult conversation. Show up, even if you're imperfect. Do it scared, because on the other side of that wall of fear isn't failure. It's freedom. And freedom, my friends, is always, always worth the risk. Thanks for watching. If this resonated with you, consider subscribing for more content to help you build a life you love. I'll see you in the next one.